What happens when you assemble veteran aerospace and composite material engineers, then outfit them with cutting-edge technology and software? Victory arrows, that's what. But there's no shortage of arrow choices for you on the market, so why should you care? And how is that going to impact your hunting? Well, stick around because you're about to find out.
This episode of DoD TV is brought to you by Victory Archery, the carbon arrow experts.
What's up everyone, I'm Tim Chelsvik here at the DoD Gear Labs for the Department of Defense, your first stop for intel on mission critical hunting gear. And today we're gonna look at why Victory arrows ought to be in your quiver this fall. Now, bow hunters have such a wide spectrum of perspectives on arrows. You got the guys on one end that are okay with going to a big box store and buying pre-cut, pre-fletched arrows, and they're good. And then you got the other guys that want to build their own, and they obsess over every detail down to the weight of the glue they use to get their inserts in place. And regardless of where you fall on that continuum, we'd all agree that the arrow is the cornerstone for your hunting setup. It needs to go where you point it, and it needs to do its job once it gets there. And it's not good enough for just one of them to do that. Every single arrow in your quiver has to do that and do it the same way over and over and over again. And to get that consistency, you need to start out with the right arrow. And that's one of the things I love about Victory. If you head over to victoryarchery.com and check out their website, you can roll through their arrow selection wizard and make sure that you start with the right arrow. You start out by choosing your archery style, whether it's 3D or target or hunting or even recreational shooting. Pick your style, then your straightness, then the diameter, and then browse all the results that you get back. My weapon of choice happens to be the VF-TKO. Now, Victory sells through an authorized dealer network. This ensures that the last set of hands to touch your arrows are knowledgeable and know what they're doing to make sure you get the right setup. And if you're looking for an out-of-the-box, pre-fletched option, then just check out Cabela's.com or BassPro.com. So let's talk about what sets Victory apart from all the other arrows and why we've had so much success with them here at Drury Outdoors. Really, for us, it comes down to two categories: consistency and penetration. And when Victory bundles a dozen arrows, they're all match weighted to within 0.5 of a gram. That matched weight is going to result in better groupings for you and more meaningful practice at the range, because you know the arrow is going to fly the same as the next one and the one before it. And when you're installing broadheads, they make it easy for you because they graphically represent where the spine is on each arrow so that you can index all your broadheads the same way on each arrow shaft. I personally like to set my arrows up so the broadhead and the cock vane are all vertically aligned with that spine. Now, if you purchase your arrows pre-fletched, know that each one has been hand-fletched. So someone has taken the time and attention. It's not some machine running through and doing that. So it's gonna be quality. When it comes to raw materials, Victory uses something called their Max KE technology, which is a 3K weave, ensuring that you're gonna get such strength that's gonna reduce the torquing effect, and it's gonna allow the arrow to recover much faster right out of the bow. Now, earlier I mentioned penetration as being one of the other factors we look at. And Victory has their patented ICE nanotechnology ceramic coating, which not only reduces the effects of wind drag and effect on your arrow, but it also increases penetration by reducing friction when you hit your target. Now, that bodes well for that whitetail. It also means it's easier to pull your arrow out of your target. And if you're an arrow freak and you see your arrows as a complete system and you want all those components to fit together nicely and integrate well, Victory has you covered there too. From premium machined inserts made from high-grade aluminum or stainless steel, to back weights, to trad inserts, they've got everything for you to build the perfect arrow. And when you build them with the right components from the same source, they're all gonna give you that consistency that you're looking for. If every shot matters to you and you want every aspect of your arrow synced up and working together, then you need to check out Victory Archery. Shoot on over to victoryarchery.com and get started building your next set of killing sticks. And be sure to stick around right here to the Drury Outdoors Gear Lab for more in-depth gear reviews.
The results are in.
DeerCast said great.
It doesn't exist anywhere else but in DeerCast.
Hunters love DeerCast's exclusive deer movement forecast. Get ahead of your game with DeerCast.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by Victory Archery, the carbon arrow experts.